Man, does this look good. I got the two maroon pieces sitting up front. Got the pretty stock one. I don't even know what you'd call this one anymore, but the white 89 and then the Stunt Build. I literally pulled these out, really plot and think, because I've been talking about it a bunch, but I'm gonna be leaving one of these bikes up north. That way when like Ferry to Ferry comes, Bridge City Bash, and any ride outs up there, I don't have to do that 24-hour drive, or I can just leave a bike up in Oregon and then be able to fly an hour and a half up there and ride whenever I want. It'd be good for videos. It makes sense for everything else. Way better riding. Sick crew out there. Why have these bikes just sitting here when I can use one in that way? I don't know which bike to bring up there. Alright, I realized I finished the scooter, I don't remember how many videos ago now, and I've literally never rode it yet. I started it and then I was gonna heat cycle it or something. I don't remember. It's been a couple weeks. We're about to pull this thing out and do some wheelies on it. I don't even remember what I put in it now on the setup of the CVT, but I know it has like an aftermarket variator. I think it was a Malossi one, maybe. 21 mil CP carb, Polini Contessa bore, stock exhaust. Never really ran the Contessa. Never really ran a bore on a stock pipe either. Never tried that. So I'm curious how this thing's gonna ride.
Talking about if we can pop it up.
If you can pop up that stock. Well, it's not stock. It has a 70 kit on it, but stock pipe.
I don't know who I am.
I don't know if you can pop that one up. I know I can. I'm about to wheelie this one. We're gonna give it some tries, but we might see if RJ can pop this one up too.
I'm literally popping anything up. And that's fat.
Don't feel like a hitter. I don't remember. Did we put a clutch in this? I don't even remember, bro. I really don't remember what's in this thing right now. Oh my god! Dude, what are you doing? Dude! No!
Saved us around so quick.
Dude, this thing does not feel too good. Takeoff on this thing's ass.
She get popped up though.
It's smoking like crazy. It's running so rich, bro.
It's a hitter. Takeoff, yeah, that, but that's just a hitter.
It's a hitter?
It's just a hitter.
I think it's the non-aftermarket pipe that feels so weird. Also, this thing is fucking rich, bro. What the hell is going on? It does have a 21 mil on just a Contessa board. Everything else stock. This thing's running rich. Alright, pulled her all apart, so I really wasn't sure what we were running in here. And I went ahead and took the rear pulley clutch assembly apart. And I remembered we did put a Polini, because we had one brand new. And it was the Polini clutch, non-adjustable. It was my first time trying this Polini clutch. And I had the stock springs in it too. And I think that's why the takeoff was so weak. The clutch was just engaging way too early. It had no rev to it. We're still running a soft Contra, but it is a very mild build with only a Contessa bore on it. So I just threw the greens on it, some mild springs, and we're gonna throw it back together and then we'll try it out like that. Went ahead and also threw on my old Athena belt, which I just recently took off my blue Zuma because I put a new Malossi belt on the blue Zuma. Set up the blue Zuma with a brand new Malossi belt and lighten the rollers up in it, and this thing is feeling so good now. Like after I put the CDI box in, after I tuned it all that day, this thing is like I don't even want to touch it ever again. It's so good right now. I love it. Also messing with this one right now. I don't know if we're going to cover that in this video because it's probably going to be a thing of its own. Working on that as well. And we got 3 pre-bugs right now. We just put in work in on today. So we got the new belts in there. We checked the rollers. I have all 5 grams in there, so it's kind of light. But for this setup, it kind of felt decent. This stock pipe's got to be restricting this thing a bunch. She's got a decent mid. Dude, the steering on this thing feels so weird, bro. Feels like super stiff or something. I think it's too tight. Steering's like locking on it. We gotta loosen that up. For sure. Loosen that front end up. And the front tire is like flat, I just realized. Like really flat. But it's alright. Front end's never down. The handlebars literally just lock in whatever position you stay at. For a stock pipe though, it's kind of a hitter. Like, look at that, picked it back up. It doesn't have like a good hit to it though with the stock pipe. That's the only thing. It doesn't have that good power band. The drum front end on these Zumas is so much lighter. Like, look at that, dude. It's probably about like 30 pounds lighter with the drum front end compared to a disc front end, which doesn't seem like that much. Oh my god. Oh, that's my bad ankle. Oh, bro, I slapped my foot on the ground so hard. The steering just messed me up. I got locked going to the left on this thing. It's like locking. I get locked right there. Look how hard. Oh, it's so locked. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw the Leo Vince pipe on this thing because I just ordered a Yasuni R to throw on that other red Zuma I have. Get rid of the Leo pipe. Like I was talking about in the beginning of this video, I wasn't sure what bike I'm gonna leave up in Oregon, but I think I'm gonna leave my other red Zuma up in Oregon because, well, that thing's already dialed in for one. And that bike originally came from Oregon. I feel like it's only right to bring it back to its home. But I got some plans for this one. We're gonna have some fun with this one here in the next few videos. So, things to come very soon. We'll probably throw that pipe on in the next video because I gotta wait for that Yasuni R to come in for that one. Dude, it like swerves by itself. That's not me doing that. I don't know if the rim's bent or what, but this thing just like goes like this once you get speed going. I feel like the steering's so locked, bro. Just got this BWS running, best it's ever had. It's absolutely perfect right now. And what I did was I took off the 21 mil, slapped a 19 mil on it, dropped the jets down a bunch because it was running super rich. And now this thing is like way, way better. So obviously 21 mil was just a little too big for this little contested bore and a stock pipe. Listen to this now. Now it's a hitter off the line. Way more happy now. Bike definitely didn't like the 21 mil carb, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it is just the contested bore. Said it a bunch of times, but contested bore is a really, really mild bore, and especially with just the stock pipe situation we had on there. So 19 mil, set her up straight. BWS, first ride, complete, got her dialed in now. Next video, we'll probably be slapping on a pipe on it, as well as something else that's gonna be really, really fun for that one. I'm still putting in work on a lot of the bikes right now. Still messing with this one a little bit, because we got a bunch more parts in this box up here, which I'll be showing you next time. That's a sneak peek of it poking out right now. But we got a lot more work to do to this bike now. After I just said how dialed in I got it and I didn't want to touch it, well, we can't leave nothing alone. It seems to be the fashion here. So that and this Zuma is going to be getting a new pipe soon. We're going to be putting a Yasuni R on this one now. So we're going to be taking off that Leo pipe, put a Yasuni R on this one, get this thing dialed in for when we leave it up in Oregon. So, but that's going to do it for this one. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.